to everyone to another episode of Millennial Mind, where millennials discuss millennial problems. Open discussion for everyone. So the house rules, guys, we know no swearing at each other. Let's respect one another with our engagements. And then statements that are not allowed and will get you kicked out. Speak for yourself, and to each their own. So anyway, jumping into it, this week I was engaging with a couple of friends, and then one guy friend of mine sent me this post. Seemingly, it seems to be written by a lady. So the gist of it is that ladies feel or today men have lost their chivalry. They don't know where they come from. They don't know how to lead. Today's men, they don't read. We are not leaders. We are not a source of knowledge. We are unthoughtful. We are emotionally unavailable. We want to be chased like women. Our houses are dirty. We don't have clean linen. There's no grooming. And then we have no etiquette and self-awareness. So I think with that being said, the gist of it is, I think, Trevor, you had already started with the conversation to say money gives you access, and the ladies are saying they want more than that. Lena, with what you've read, with this particular passage that I said, I think I sent this post to everyone. So what is the sense? Do you guys feel like vele money is all the guys that bring? And I'm going to start with the ladies. Do you feel like guys these days bring money? Besides that, guys don't know imvela piawo, they don't know who if no honale spane, you won't find Sly at Hababudi because he doesn't know how to, he's too modern. Is that the general consensus between women?
Yes and yes.
Why rebel?
First of all, South Africa, not every guy has money. Once that factor is no longer there, there's nothing you bring except dick. That's all they have is dick.
Really?
And now I've heard that guys babas are spanning, they got good dick. Kilega wanna somewhere more Twitter.
That's all they
have. Yeah, they don't have anything else to worry about. So Moto Ojankare, it's the end of the world.
Maybe the question should be, what is it that ladies are looking for from a guy? Because you just can't say guys are not bringing anything to the table if you can't define what you want to know yourself. What is it that you want from a guy?
That's a good man. So ladies, I think rather let's answer.
No, he's shifting the goalpost. He's shifting the goalpost.
Now we are changing what we were about. Why are we
changing? We're shifting
it. Okay, Eric, defend that question now. So the reason I'm asking that is because I mean throughout history of eternity, even the Bible and the Quran, it says a man should provide and protect. So clearly to you guys, that's not enough. So if ladies are not happy with provision and protection, like what else do you want from us? What else can we possibly do for you? Because that's the whole purpose of manhood. That's how we've been taught. Our provider, our protector. So it seems like you guys are not happy about that. So clearly there must be something else that you are looking for. So that's why I'm asking, what is it?
I think as Tabak mentioned this, we want people who are emotionally available, people who know where they come from, where they're going, people who know how to slaughter. Do you know how embarrassing it is? Person and
is it necessary for me to know Tabapudi today? Like, what business do I have? If I have my cousins, do I need to know how to do it? Is it essential in my
because we're now all above everyone, so you can't be doing that. Why on?
No.
That's what you say.
Remember, not all of us come to from Mahayeng. So I get time I never. There was.
I know how to slaughter chicken. That was going to crumble. That was
there has never been a situation.
I still don't understand like
Yeah.
What does that
what
add
I'm
to the
going to say as
relationship?
well.
If you cannot have a booty, like, why do I don't even eat meat, Magundo, you know, I get Jinamas. So why I got to meet a lot to mela booty pudding. Yes, maybe I can help buy it if Banida booty family gathering, whatever, but I don't see hore ke kgona slaughter pudi or kgomo. What value does that bring into the relationship? Ke jola le wena mosa ke jolele family ya hao. And besides, why do I need to impress your family? Because the whole point there, relationship, I'm taking you from your family and bringing you into my life, into my family. You get to do things my way. So what? That shouldn't matter. Going forward.
Alagash.
Oh, then I don't get it. I don't get it. That life is uncultured. That life is uncultured. Who wants to live an uncultured life?
Wait.
This goes back to that post Tabang, because on that post, Sly asked what do women want, and on that post it does say you be meeting someone the only thing that they have is, which is most guys actually, the only thing that they have and a personality, like the only thing that they have is their job and how much they are making. Can't hold conversations about anything, whether you don't even know where you come from. You are on some, oh, I stay in Santon, I don't even care about my ancestors. Oh God. But boring. Just so niggas know. Just so niggas know. Girls are bored.
You know what's the funny thing?
Yeah.
Every time you for the first time, there's two questions that they have in common. Onagai, and what do you do?
Exactly.
I've never met a girl who's not concerned with those things. They wanna know, where do you live? Do you have your own space? Where do you work? Do you work? Are you a businessman? Are you Wazula? Those are the things that ladies are concerned about. Mara no, something different.
Ladies always ask, where do you stay and all of that stuff. Now I would ask those questions because I want to know, are you stable or not? Because will we be compatible? And maybe you'll say, but what does that have to do with anything? If I have my own place, trust that I don't want someone else because that's where I'm at in life.
So now it goes back to the position here where a man must bring money for him to be compatible with you. That's basically what you're saying. If Hana high translates to him.
Not necessarily. If I still stay at home and the guy still stays at home, I wouldn't have a problem. But I can now have my own place, and then when I is
it a competition?
It's not. But for me,
no, it feels like we are competing now. If I'm staying at home, you must stay at home. What if Nadilo Zagadi Popil and then I stay for something? And then slaughtering the cow, I did already guy, because if I can slaughter a cow, it doesn't bring any value.
Guys, let me tell you the first mistake ever.
I think guys, couple of times meeting
Try second.
Nico, Nico.
No, Nanekiri, there's something that Karabo, I think Karabo typed up more the chat. Can you please read it and let it be known?
So Karabo in the chat, men need to learn to also try hard in relationships. Love languages, learn your partner. Throwing money or dick if you don't have money add problems in the relationship is the bare minimum. Times have changed. Okay, so Karabo, you are saying money and dick is the bare minimum of the relationship. Nico,
it is.
That's the bare minimum. Okay, that's the bare minimum.
Yeah?
Okay, now, let me drive this conversation, guys. So, what I've heard, Silo Are, in his experience, women ask two questions: Onna guy or bereka guy, which means women are looking for provision, security, and money. Sepi just said Hona no that if she's meeting a guy, that guy has his own place so that she can judge whether they are compatible based on social and financial status. Or he has his own place, she has her own place. At least they can meet each other halfway. She's not dating a broke guy, which again translates to this guy has money and has his shit together. I'm not hearing anyone talk about the other issues that have been raised about guys being thoughtful. What does it mean when you say you need a guy to be thoughtful? What does it mean when you say you need a guy to be emotionally available. In Venapia, it's a guy who tabapudi. I think that one we've just debunked it. Or there's no need for me to know. If I'm the rich cousin, I'll buy the cow and I'll buy the. I don't need to know how. I don't need to know how to slaughter it, right?
You
so
see,
like we said, times have changed. Ray alawe the response. It's like you had your hand up, then after then forever.
So Magondo, if you go to everything the ladies, it feels like today women don't want to be in love, they want to be in charge. So that's why more concerned you don't know your culture, you don't know your whatever. I mean, if you want to be led, why accept the direction in the language? I'm leading you to a place where we'll never need to have the kumu and the booty and all those things. Why should that add value to relationship here? I mean, you are building with me. We should start our own little culture. Renaga Good Friday, outdoor booty. So problem leadership. Women want to define what is it that men need to do for them or recognize you as real men. So if you've never been a man your entire life, you'll never be a man. Mary, you want to define how a man should act. Which I feel like that's not a fair thing to do, because if in na nka botsa wena gore mosadi tshwantse ire so tle be ka khiso ka ke controlling ke bara ke insecure ke this ke that, only you ladies can define gore monna tshwantse ire, but rona we're not allowed to do that because re fuwa mabitso if we do that, which is not fair.
Society judges us harshly if we have standards. Okay, Trevor.
I think we are leading in different directions. Taba ya go tlhaba, it ended up being now the topic. Mare, what I get from this post, this person and ubuaka what she feels. So probably the people that she's been dating, they are emotionally unavailable, hence that they cannot hold a conversation. So the response ga Karabo mo chatting, yeah, hore like men need to learn like try harder, learn their partner, love languages. It seems like does your man bring flowers from time to time, which in most cases Majita, or now you will think what you are showing your woman is enough, only to find that no, and she's not happy with what you are doing. When no, you're showing her that you love her. We all have different love languages.
Trevor,
now love language
let me ask you a question. I just said right now, in your experience and your growing age, have you ever been in a position where as you feel like what you're doing has ever been enough for a woman?
No, it hasn't. I've never felt like it, because at the end you find when you are arguing now, that's only when you find out thinking that you will change. Like they can't communicate what they want. Hence sometimes you even ask a girl, what do you want to eat? She doesn't know, but she expects you as a man to know, and like you must sniff out.
I think
out what they want.
Yeah, I think the biggest mistake you can ever make as a man is to take a woman or Mosadi or men a position of leadership, because generally whatever that you give to a woman will never be enough. So that is the biggest mistake you can make as a man, to listen to and you do all of those things to the T, because Basadi in their essence do not know what they want. Jiggy, you're gonna be doing everything. Umuti says I'm a blom every day, taking her out on dates, jiggy. So now instead of you being the man that she wants, the man that is emotionally available and does everything, they define you as monna almost softy because you do everything she asks. So at what point now does it become I'm a good person to now becoming
Moral of the story, don't listen to what she says, watch what she does.
I'm going back. Lina, I'm going back to the post. I think we are diverting from post to which is what we do every Wednesday, guys. We move from conversation. Basically, what this person is saying is, I don't know if maybe men right now in their mind because the only thing is to provide. Then if you are providing other things, you're not going to do them. Like when all you bring to the table is money, which is a man's job, good for you. But other than that, there's nothing else that you bring to the table. And how not, like she's not saying in a way where you're clueless about everything. You don't know if you don't have a family to start with because I'm sorry, I'm gonna use the same thing over and over because fucking hell. You don't have family and cousins or whatever relationship with them because I get when or cousin you can't, bonding with people, even your cousins. It's not over you becoming Tracy because when I go now first of all, that shows from point of view, we you are above everyone. So when I go like now I'm gonna judge you as a person, your character. How much who accommodated the situation or bad. What you live in certain years, but go fita go Eastern Cape, try and fit, not try to fit in per se, but not now you're gonna come legend 45 that's like
no, but
you are better than other people.
No, not necessarily. Just because I can't slaughter a cow doesn't mean I think I'm better than the other people.
No. Even if listen, sorry. If you cannot slaughter a cow, slaughter a home, then do something. Don't just stand there and say,
no, sorry. Can I please just completely debunk what you're saying? No. It doesn't work like that. After this, Kofa two chance. No, it doesn't work like that. You must understand in life, whether we like it or not, there's hierarchies in life. There's hierarchies whether you like it or not. The rich uncle doesn't come from Mirogong. Or family you expect it doesn't work like that.
That's the thing. Why do you want to be that person?
No, you can't tell me why do I want to be that person. The reason why I get Zola send 10 and 1 money is so that I can have a better life and I don't get to do those menial jobs, right? I don't want to clean out my own trash. I want to pay someone to come and cut my grass for me. So how does me not wanting to do those things mean I look down on people? It doesn't. Just means that I've elevated my position in society that I can only pay for those things. I don't need to do them myself. But that doesn't necessarily mean that
I can't believe that the people that your family members, you call them society. That's what I'm saying. Not for me. That alone would make me not be attracted to that type of a person. Because if
I think Loena, you are adding on to this problem.
How?
For you to elevate and be in a position, you are able to provide or a flop. I don't think flop or to do chores or whatever. Problem we different from every other person, and not necessarily from a financial standpoint, but we or even if you are better, but as less. Like when we had family gatherings or even like or but at least somewhere there's always that human element. I mean, approachable, you want to be likable. Yes, I think money does add to that, but money that comes with grace, like always kind of overpowers money that comes with arrogance as well, right? It's easy for a guy to be arrogant. It's easy for an empty person to come and flash their material, but once we don't see character that kind of draws towards you, and we are drawn towards you because of what you can do budget wise, then I mean it's adding on to that emptiness that this post is talking about, right?
Patu, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Motsepege billionaire, do you think Chomiaka?
before Fitako parting
No, it's no.
I said, I said, hore, it's not about hore when I tlabang or not, right?
Exactly. That's what I was.
It's not about that part. Mara, what I will tell you is that Motsepe and in one or other way, I know this. Diamond he follows tradition as well as church type stuff. Dia bonahala and they quite like kiring asidlo tse ileng gore di cool wa mona re ke motho wa stimang a lot ka dilo tse tsa go zete wa mona gore ke
wena o itse
no,
ditaba
like honestly
wena wena o itse ditaba tsa batho wena
mara ba fotho nna ke feel-a nkare ntho e re discussang no ke personality trait like gore out how e reserved a nya go qoqa le bo malome re le bo mamang. What if that's just the person he is? What if o shy? What if a se motho wa bolela thata? What if a se motho wa rata di crowd? So tshwantse ke tsamaye peanong go ntsha dithipa go lotsa dithipa ke qoqe le bo malome hao probably a khone lo qoqa le bo malome ka. That is just the person I am. Why is it so important go wena gore ke relate bjang to other people? I mean, now for another, the most important thing should be how I relate to you and your immediate family, because I can't accommodate everyone in the like
if
I'm just not built like that.
There is no way that when you have money above everyone, there is no way that when I come as Mulebogeng West in that situation, you know my pay slip.
You are blowing out of proportion. I'm saying
it's like another thing, Joe. Like I mean, you've probably been to a lot of group settings where Malome or cousins or whoever. Most of the time, you never even have to say anything. You just need to sit there. Kabuji tanje like this unspoken thing where we just get along. If there's a joke, we laugh. If it's not funny to you, then you just sit there, like just be part of the people.
That doesn't mean
that's different. That's completely different.
It's completely it's completely.
But it's being open to this thing, Yahuri. Like you are interested in hearing what the next person has to say, right?
Okay.
No, not the way you read that thing, the ladies are saying, "Obona boto go go fit ada ka qoqa le bo malome ka thusa ka lata thipa ka shiana ka thiba khumu ka irang. There's people who can do this, not because by born.
Like, I think when Ale Tabang commented on this and we took it from there. So at this point, Tabang Unyaka Rutua from, he's the one that said, I'm working for myself so that I can be in a better position. Right? We agree on that. Yeah. And then from there, he moved on to say, and we were not saying home. And how he said it, I don't know how other people received it. He said it in a way, nah, I'm in a better, actually he did say that I'm in a better position. So why must I be doing
yeah, no, you're missing.
No, I'll not tell you low class. That's the realities of life. Like
there's certain things that you don't have to say.
Like there's somebody who's in control, who's in charge, who's running things everywhere you go. That's the reality of life. Control because does that mean that guy no,
that's why the reality of life. If no. Now it's gonna go back to it's still part of what he said is true. You have nothing to contribute. When the only thing how personality, no charisma, nothing. The only thing that you have, if I go out on a date with you, all I hear about is how you're doing well at work and whatever. There is nothing else.
That's not modern, man. That's a personality thing.
Exactly.
Or you're dating somebody who's open-minded, somebody who doesn't have anything to say to you. That has nothing to do with successful career. Anybody can be like that. A broke guy can still be close-minded, a bora. or even a rich guy can be like, it has nothing to do with the finances tsa motho gore motho wa
Okay.
bora or
Why?
motho ana charisma.
Are re feketso chance, Patu. Are feketso chance.
Can I just jump in before Fitlako? I think also maybe I read to saying le mo direng e ya o jola. Hooper, ke ha ka e jore nna le di brass in inverted commas. Ba e leng hore a le da, they've got nothing to offer. Le ntse re ka toloka ka dikoloi, a one mo a kenang. Ra bolla ka banyana, a one kwa kenang. Ra bolela ka skila, ka spane, current affairs, a one mo a kenang. Yena ntho a itseng ke one, ke pina e so le hore mang salaira so e fella mo ntšha so moane Jehovah
Patu ema
also
Kante ba fotse le chooser dimpentse tsa lena bjang na.
that's all.
That's why I get inverted commas. Kupa ne ke nna le wena singing, we were almost yawning the other day.